Rent could be going up for some of the poorest families in the country. HUD Secretary Ben Carson has proposed raising the amount that low-income families are expected to pay for rent in federally subsidized housing. The move would affect some 4.7 million families relying on federal housing assistance. Right now, tenants pay 30% of their adjusted income toward rent. It's capped at $50 a month for the very poorest of families. But under Carson's plan, the rent for the poorest family could go up to $150 per month. That's a 300% increase. Congress must approve Carson's proposal. I talked to Diane Yentel. She's president and CEO of the National Low Income Housing Coalition. Diane, thanks for joining us. I think we're talking 4.5 million people in federal housing. Explain to us what that means.
So what the administration is proposing is for those about 5 million households that are in HUD subsidized housing. These are seniors, there are people with disabilities, there's families with young kids, veterans. The administration is essentially proposing to increase rents for those families, meaning that they would have even less of their very limited incomes to pay for things like medicine or healthy food or to save for the future.
How much of an increase are we talking about? I'm sure the HUD Secretary says it's a small sum, and they haven't had an increase in quite some time.
Well, so what you should know about the way rents are set now is that they're based on what people can afford.
Absolutely.
So rents do change for the households, depending on if their incomes go up, their rents go up. If their incomes go down, their rents go down. These rent increases could have a really negative impact on some of these lowest income people. You know, seniors and people with disabilities, they're on very limited set incomes already. And these kind of increases actually would have the greatest impact on people with high medical costs and people with high child care costs. So families with young kids and seniors and people with disabilities would really have the greatest burden.
A lot of people were waiting for this shoe to drop. They had predicted that this sort of thing would happen.
Sure, yeah, the president has put in the budget request, the last two budget requests, some signs that they're going to be looking to increase rents. We saw a leaked version of this same bill from just a couple months ago. So we saw the indications of this coming. And I would say, too, that these proposed rent increases are part of a larger assault on the entire social safety net. So at the same time, the administration is looking to increase rents for the lowest income people. They're looking to take away health care from people who need it most and to take away food assistance from hungry families. So it's part of a larger assault on programs that serve struggling people.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.
Again, those increases have to be approved by the Congress. Big